Good morning, happy Thanksgiving, and welcome to Only in Sedona Yoga. It is a gorgeous Thanksgiving day here out at Bell Rock and Courthouse Butte. So let's get into our practice. Go ahead and close your eyes, take an easy, comfortable seated position. You can sit in lotus if that's comfortable for you. If you prefer, come into Sukhasana, just a nice, easy, comfortable cross-legged position. And since it's Thanksgiving, as you begin to slow down your breathing and draw your awareness inward, think about all the things that you have to be grateful for. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale for me, please. And exhale for twice as long as you inhale. Practicing 2-to-1 breathing, keep it up. Helps to activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the side of your nervous system that tells you to calm down, relax, and look inward. I know it's 2020. It's been a very challenging year for many, myself and my partner here included. But I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm grateful that we have this opportunity to share our yoga practice together. Thank you so much for joining me today, getting ready for your big feast, or maybe recovering from your big feast. Take one more nice deep inhale for me, please. And exhale, let it all go as you untangle yourself, and let's move a little bit. Let's come on to all fours. Let's do a few cat-cows. We're going to do some dynamic movements today, moving with your breath. So let's get that started here with your cat-cows. Inhaling as you sink into the saddle of your back, looking up. And exhaling as you round up through that spine like a scared Halloween kitty. Go ahead and repeat that, moving at your own pace here. Inhaling and exhaling. You're moving with the breath. Movement with breath. Synchronizing your breath and body movement. It's your time to get into your body. It's your time to get healthier. It's your time to tune out from all the multiple demands and pressures we all face every day. With your next exhale, come down to a flat spine. Inhale as you lift one arm in the opposite leg. And release. Do that on the other side, please. And release. Let's do this a little dynamically here. So we're gonna inhale, and as you exhale, bring that elbow to your knee. And extend. Do that 4 more times. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. 2 more, strengthening your erector spinae muscles that line your back, keeping your spine strong. And just switch sides for me. Extend. Bring it in as you exhale. Inhale as you reach. We have 3 more here, please. Inhaling, exhaling, 1 more, and exhale. Good. Come back to all fours, curl your toes, push yourself up and back into your first downward dog of the day. Take a second to adjust your feet. Go ahead and walk out your dog for me. So you're just going from one side to the next. Easy alternating your move here. Once again, synchronizing your movement with your breath. And lift on both tiptoes. Sink down on your heels. Walk yourself forward to the front of your mat. Surrender to your forward fold for a moment, and then bend your knees as you inhale yourself up, looking up, coming into your mountain pose. Let's do some sun salutations to get your blood flowing, starting nice and easy. Come on up, inhale, look back, arching your spine. Exhale as you swan dive forward, holding wherever you're comfortable, wherever that is for you. Just take a second here in our forward fold, since it's our first one, to ease our way into it. If you're doing this first thing in the morning as you wake up, you can cross your arms in front of you, make yourself a mini pendulum, and as you gently swing back and forth, try to get your head a little closer to the earth, extending long through your spine, feeling that hip hinge. Take those arms down, and since we're still warming up, step it back to your plank, top of your push-up. Bring your knees down to make your chaturanga easier. Bend those elbows, and just come into a little cobra here, so your elbows are down. We are going to take this into an up dog, but if you have low back issues, that upward facing dog puts too much strain on your back, please just stay here for me. And then walk yourself up, tuck your toes, lift yourself up and back into that downward facing dog, and just go for a nice little stroll. We're going to do 3 more of those. We're going to make them more dynamic. Please remember your options. Bend your knees as you come up. Inhale up overhead. Exhale back to mountain pose. Let's marry our breath and our body movements. Inhaling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, step or hop to plank. Inhale, chaturanga to your upward facing dog. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Hold for 3 breaths for me, please. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale as you get more into the move, wiggle into it. Inhale, gather your strength. Exhale, hop it forward. Surrender, fold. Inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, relax, bend the knees and start to inhale as you come up. Looking up. All the way up. Exhale, going back down. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, step or hop. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog as you inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale, and hold for 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, gather your strength. Exhale, hop it forward. Surrender to that forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, start to sweep up, and as you come up, inhale deep at the top. 1 more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, pop it back. Chaturanga into your upward facing dog. Tuck your toes into your downward facing dog. 3 nice deep breaths for me. Exhale. Let it all out. Inhale. Exhale, use that ujjayi breathing to get into the move. Gather your strength here as you inhale. Hop it forward. Exhale, surrender. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale as you bend the knees, start to come up. And as you reach the top, inhale one more time, moving on, exhaling to the forward fold. Inhaling up, step or hop back, chaturanga to your up dog. Come into your downward facing dog. Lift that right leg up into a nice down dog split. And bring that right leg through to your top of your mat to go into your warrior two. Take a second here to adjust your feet. Bring yourself up nice and strong. Adjust your positioning here, so nice wide stance. Front leg is close to parallel. Take those arms out. We're gonna make this dynamic. So inhale, bend that leg or straighten it. Exhale, look out over those fingertips. 4 more times. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. 2 more. And exhale. 1 more, please. Exhale, hold for 3 breaths. Two more. And last one. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, fold it into a wide leg forward fold. Bring your head down. And just give me 3 nice deep breaths here as we prepare to switch sides. If you can bring your elbows down to the earth. Only an option, you don't have to. Inhale, bring your hands to your waist, flatten your spine, lift yourself up, pivot that front toe, take a second to adjust your positioning again, come down into that warrior two, arms go out, and let's make it dynamic. Inhale, and exhale, inhaling up, exhaling down. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. One more here. And exhale. Hold for 3 breaths, please. Inhale yourself up to center. Exhale, come forward to that wide leg forward fold. Bring your elbows down if you like. And hold for 3 breaths. Sigh out any tension. And as you go through our flow today, keep gratitude in mind. Let's walk ourselves around, come up to a flat spine. We're just gonna walk it around to the other side of your mat. Step that back leg in. Come into your forward fold for me, please. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, release, bend the knees. Scoop yourself up. Arch back, come to mountain pose. Let's go into your warrior one next. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, downward facing or down forward fold. Inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, step or hop. Down to your upward facing dog. And now we exhale to your downward facing dog. Take your left leg up into that down dog split. Hold for just a second. And sweep it through. Take a moment to adjust those feet. Lift yourself up into warrior. Remember, it's a power pose, so take a second to get nice and low. Lift up your arms. Let's hold here for 3 nice deep breaths, please. You can look up towards those hands. Sun's a little too much in my eyes for that. And as you exhale, just bring that arm down and take it into a side angle here. Nice long straight line with the side of the body. If you want to bring that hand down and look up, be my guest. Give me 2 more deep breaths as you hold this pose, please. And let's just bring that top arm down, walk it around, bring your elbows down if you can, into that wide leg forward fold. Take a nice deep breath. And let's just walk it around to the other side. Take a second to adjust those feet. Lift yourself up. And sink into warrior 1 on the other side for 3 nice deep breaths. And with your next exhale, come on down into that side angle. Nice long straight line with the body. And if you want, you can bring that hand down. One more breath. Walk it around to your wide leg forward fold. Bring those elbows down. Take a breath. Exhale it out. Walk yourself around to the front of your mat again. Bring that leg back to plank. Go ahead and chaturanga down into your up dog. Tuck your toes. Come on up into your down dog. Take a breath here for me, please. Inhaling. And exhaling. One more inhale, gather your strength, get ready to hop. And hop it forward. Surrender to your forward fold for me. And bend those knees as you scoop yourself up. Relax in your mountain pose. We're going to go into our triangle next, so just take a giant step back. Feet are about 3 to 4 feet apart. You're going to shift your hip to the side, arms come out. Look at your big toe with your eyes first. Reach down and grab it with your first 2 fingers if you can, and then look up. Lift through the chest, lifting tall, looking up. Hopefully the sun's not in your eyes, but if it is, welcome that wintertime sun. I'm so grateful to be here in beautiful Sedona. I hope you can come visit us someday. Give me one more breath here in your triangle, please. Nice and deep inhale. Exhale as you bend that knee. Lift up. Take a second to adjust those feet. Stick out that other hip. Grab the big toe with your eyes and then take it with your fingers. And lean into it. Look up. Give thanks that you're taking this time for yourself and your body to do something healing for you. And one more breath here, please. Inhale. Exhale, bend that knee. Come on up out of it. Step to the front of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, take it down. Inhale to a flat spine. Exhale, hop it back, keeping our blood flowing. Chaturanga. Lift to that upward dog. Exhale to that downward dog. Down dog split. Right leg goes up, nice and high. Bring it forward. We're going to go into that revolve triangle next. So lift yourself up. Arms come out, hip comes out, helicopter those arms, take it down, and twist to the side. Breathe into the twist. One more breath here for me, please. Bend that knee slightly to come up out of it. Pivot yourself around, turn that toe, helicopter the arms, stick out that hip a little bit, and then dive yourself forward. Revolve triangle on the other side. Two more deep breaths in this pose for me, please. And as you exhale to come out of this one, we're just going to walk it down. We're going to pivot that foot. We're going to come into a single leg forward fold. So just surrender to that stretch. Two more breaths here. Smile. Try to generate a feeling of gratitude in your heart. One more. And then just bend both knees. We're just going to step back to your down dog. And give me one or two nice deep breaths here. One more just for fun. Step that other leg forward, take a second to adjust, and just take that single leg forward fold on your other side. Both knees are slightly bent to protect that joint, please. One more breath, inhale deep. As you exhale, bend both legs, step forward, come into your forward fold for me, surrender. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, release, bend your knees. Come on up to stand. Arch back. Exhale, take it down. Inhale to a long flat spine. Hop yourself back to your plank pose. Chaturanga down into upward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Come into your downward facing dog. Take one breath and we're just gonna hop forward to sit. So inhale. Exhale, hop yourself forward to sit. Adjust yourself on your mat as need be. Let's do a minor twist. So take your right leg, bring it up close to your left thigh. You're gonna take your right arm, same arm as the right leg, wrap it around, bind in the back. I'll kind of show you here by twisting a bit. If that's not working for you, just hold where you're comfortable. And lean into a forward fold here. And let's take 5 deep breaths as we hold each of these poses. So this is 2, 3, inhale. And exhale. 4. Exhale. And 5. Exhale. Inhale, come up without releasing. Exhale, untangle yourself. And let's just switch sides. So left leg comes up now. Sit nice and straight and tall. Take that left arm. Wrap it around, bind if you can, and with an exhale, take it forward, and nice 5 deep breaths. Starting to slow it down. Go into some longer static stretches here. It's something you can be grateful for. One more breath. Inhaling as you come up. Exhaling as you untangle yourself. Cross those legs. Bring your arms forward. Pop back into that plank. Chaturanga down. Lift to your upward facing dog. Press back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pop yourself forward to sit once more. This time, we're gonna bring your left leg up into lotus. I'm gonna turn around so you can see me, but you can still stay seated where you were. So bring your left leg into lotus if you can. If you can, you're gonna bring up that right leg and go into that same pose we just had. So you're gonna bind your hands behind you, lean forward, make yourself a little ball. And hold here. If you've already eaten your Thanksgiving feast, you're really gonna feel this. But twisting poses do help to stimulate your digestion. You don't want to do this right after you eat because it might not make you feel very good. But an hour or so later would be a good time to start. With an inhale, come halfway up. And as you exhale, just untangle yourself. And we're just going to get that on the other side. So extend that left leg. Right leg comes up in lotus. Bend that knee. And take that binding. I'm on a hill, so I'm rolling a little, and that's okay. Curl yourself into a little ball, and then you'll feel more stable. Maybe you got to spend time with family today. You can be thankful for that. Maybe you stayed apart because you didn't want to endanger any family members who might be at risk. Be grateful that you had the wisdom to make that choice. Take one more breath in this stretch for me, please. And exhale. Inhale, start to lift up, untangle, turn yourself forward, pop yourself back to that plank, chaturanga down, into your up dog. Press yourself up and back to your down dog. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, hop yourself through. And we're just gonna twist around the other way. So once again, bringing that right leg up. Left arm is behind you, right arm is behind you this time. Left arm can just press and twist. If you wanna put an elbow, that's fine. If you wanna cross this leg and go a little deeper, that works too. Adjust yourself as necessary, holding each of these seated poses for 5 breaths. If you're counting, or if I forget to count. So we're about on 3. 4. And one more breath. And as you exhale, untangle yourself. Let's just take that to the other side. Left leg comes up. Again, you could take the right arm and just gently press. If you want to go a little deeper, be my guest. And hold for 5 breaths, please. Two more breaths here. And one more. And as you exhale, just untangle yourself, cross the feet, come forward, pop yourself back into that plank, chaturanga down, into your upward facing dog, tuck your toes, into that downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale, hop yourself through. This time I'm going to turn a little on an angle so you can hopefully see. You're just going to bend both legs. Take your left leg up into lotus. You're going to reach around with that left arm. Take the binding if you can by grabbing that toe. And then just twist and look behind you and hold for 5 breaths. Maybe you're grateful for all the food you had to eat today, or will be eating soon. One more breath. And with that exhale, just untangle yourself. Uncross those legs. Windshield wiper it out for me. Maybe you have to work, but you're grateful for the time and a half, or maybe you're lucky and get double time and a half. There's always something you can find. Maybe you work retail and you're glad that Black Friday shouldn't be as crazy this year. Let's just take those legs to the side, other side. So this time your right leg is going to come up into lotus. I'll turn a little here. Reach around with that right arm and grab a hold. Bind if you can. If the binding isn't working, your hand can be here, or even just put it on the ground behind you. Whatever feels good for your body, whatever helps you get into the pose When you're doing your yoga practice, you want to find that point of tightness, but not pain. It should always feel like a very, very pleasant stretch. You shouldn't be straining or pushing. If you are, you're going too hard and you need to slow yourself down a little. One more breath, please. And relax, untangle yourself. And we're just gonna windshield wiper it out again. So just kind of move those legs side to side here. Get your feet dirty, it's all good. All right, and bring yourself around on your mat. Get back into that plank pose however you can. Chaturanga down. Into your upward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Press yourself back up into that downward facing dog. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, pop yourself through. We're facing the other way now. Let's do some forward bending here. So start by sitting in Bandasana, staff pose, nice and tall. Inhale your arms up overhead. And you're gonna reach out and try to grab the first two toes. If that's not working for you today, that's okay. Hold wherever you're comfortable on your legs. But if you can, grab those first two toes. Inhale to a flat spine. Exhale as you fold into this for 3 nice deep breaths. Trying to get a little further and deeper each time. One more breath. Sigh it out. Inhale to a flat spine. If you can, interlace your hands, go a little bit deeper. If you want to reach out and grab the sides of the feet, that's fine. Hold wherever is comfortable for you and give me 3 more breaths. Adjust if you need to. One more breath here for me, please. And come on up to sit. We're just gonna turn to the side a little bit. So bring your leg up so that your left leg is inside your right thigh. Lift yourself up tall. Turn towards that extended leg. Grab the wrist if you can, or if you want to hold at the fingers, or if you just want to reach out like this. That's okay too. Find your level, find that place where you get that good stretch, and then surrender to it for 5 nice deep breaths here. When you cultivate a feeling of gratitude in your heart, you raise your vibration. You put off a more pleasant demeanor to other people, and they respond to it. And you'll find that you hold on to that goodness, and you approach each encounter with the attitude of loving kindness and thankfulness that that moment was brought into your life. Things start to go your way. And release, walk yourself up nice and gentle. We're just gonna turn yourself around into your pigeon pose. So go ahead and rotate your body. You're trying to put your foot towards your groin here. Lifting up nice and straight and tall. Take a second to get into the position. Find a spot that's comfortable and hold. And of course, it doesn't work all the time, and of course, I don't operate that way all the time. I'm human and make a lot of mistakes, especially where my attitude is concerned, but I do find that when I approach life with a more open, generous, giving, and grateful attitude, things tend to get better. Let's bend that back knee and just start bringing it in here. Just work your way into it. You always have the option of coming up and doing a frame if you'd like. I prefer to just kind of press. I can get a little bit more deep that way. And we have 3 more nice deep breaths. Should really feel this in the back quadricep. Adjust yourself as necessary. Move with your breath. And next exhale brings that foot down. Just come back and sit center for me, please. Adjust your mat if necessary. And we're going to switch sides. So just go ahead and bring that other leg around. Wiggle yourself if you need to do so. Lift up nice and tall. Turn towards that leg. Grab a wrist if you like. And hook that foot. Bend into that forward fold. 3 more nice deep breaths here. Wiggle around as you need to get deeper into that tissue. 1 more breath. And as you exhale, come on up out of it. We're just going to gently turn around to that pigeon. So keeping that heel in towards your groin. Lift up nice and tall. Try to get that back knee down flat and hold your pigeon. Now you always have options here too. I'm staying upright today. If you want to walk it forward, if you want to lay all the way down, that's always an option too. So use your options, listen to your body, do what feels good for it. I can guide you in the right direction, but ultimately yoga is about getting in touch with yourself and learning how to move your body in a way that feels good, that benefits your flexibility and your strength. Let's bring that back leg up. Again, you can frame if you want, or you can just bring it in and really get a good stretch in that quadricep of the back leg and your hip flexor too. And with your next exhale, release. Come on to all fours. Pop yourself in that plank however you can. Chaturanga down into your upward facing dog. Tuck your toes into that downward facing dog. Take a breath. And go ahead and hop yourself forward to sit. I'm just going to turn myself around here, and we're going to give our back a little love. So adjust yourself on your mat, and when you're ready, come on down nice and slowly. So you're engaging your abdominals, you're engaging your core here. So you lay yourself all the way back on your mat. Walk your feet in. We're going to go into a dynamic bridge. So we're going to be moving with our breath again. Inhaling as you lift those arms up overhead, hips come up. Exhale as you release. Let's do that 4 more times. Once again, marrying that breath and body movement, moving at your own pace. We got 2 more. Really feel that breath. One more. Hold this last one up. Bring your arms underneath you. Clasp your hands. And hold a nice high bridge for me here, please. So really lift up those hips. Take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, bring them down. Now, if you don't want to go up into wheel, that's your move for the next one. So you're going to come up here again. You're going to hold. If you want, take your hands behind you. Press yourself up into wheel. Take a second to adjust yourself. We're going to do 3 of these. And release. If you're in bridge, bring your glutes back down. Hug your knees into your chest. Make a little ball to relax that lower back. I'm going to do the second one in bridge pose here, but feel free to pop back up into that wheel again. Try to show you a variety. So if you want, you're all the way up. If not, you're here. And once more, take it down. Relax. Bring those knees into your chest. Make yourself a little ball. If you want to rock out on that lower spine a little, you can. And then we're going to take those feet down one more. Press yourself up or go into bridge, whichever is more comfortable. Whichever feels right on your back today. Ever so gently roll yourself down. Come into that little ball. And since we're down here, why don't we do some lying stretches? So give yourself a squeeze. Extend your left leg down. Right leg comes up. You can hook the toe or grab the foot, however's comfortable. Stretch that leg up and back. Take an inhale where you are. And as you exhale, try to bring that chin to your knee. Give me one more breath. And at the top of your inhale, exhale your head back down. Inhale as you take that leg out to the side. And give me 3 deep breaths here. Try to look in the opposite direction. Your next inhale, take that leg back up, lift up to touch, exhale down, release. Almost there. Bring in that left leg. Grab a hold of it however you can. Might need to wiggle around a little, I always do on this side. Inhale up, chin to knee, and hold. Might see that one side's a little tighter than the other, and that's okay, that's natural. With your next exhale, take that leg out to the side, look the other way. with your next exhale or inhale, bring it up. Exhale, touch. And inhaling and exhaling as you just roll it down. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock and roll a little bit here. Rock and roll. And roll yourself up to sit. Come forward for me on your mat. We're going to go into a nice wide Bandasana here. So bring your feet together. Bring your knees closer to the mat. This first one, you're going to take a deep inhale up. And as you exhale, press forward. You're trying to elongate from the spine. So you might not go down very far. And that's okay. You're reaching up tall and long from the spine. We're going to round your back in a second. Don't worry. Right now, you're reaching out long. But just as necessary, use your breath to relax those muscles. Take another inhale here. And now, as you exhale, round out that spine and bring your head down to your toes. One more breath. And bring yourself up. Let's stretch our arms just a little bit. So come on over to all fours if you would for me, please. You're in a nice neutral spine position. You're going to take this left arm, thread it underneath you as you sit back into a child's pose. And you'll feel this stretch move into your shoulder. It's a great one to do if you've been here playing tennis or golfing. We have some beautiful golf courses here in Sedona. If you come out to see it, now's a wonderful time of year to play because it's not too hot, not too cold. It's kind of like Baby Bear's chair. It's just right. Lift yourself up. Let's just switch sides so that right arm now comes down. We're just about through your practice today, but let's get the other side. Thank you so much for practicing yoga with me here today. Again, my name is Jennifer. This is Only in Sedona Yoga. If you like this channel, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. We love you and want to keep that love going. Inhale up to a neutral spine. Let's just end your practice with 2 or 3 more cat-cows. Inhale the cow. Exhale the cat. 2 more. Kind of letting that spine relax from the work we did. 1 more. And just round it all the way up with your next exhale. Release it to flat as you come down. Remember a nice, easy Sukhasana seated position on your mat. Sit nice and tall, and let's close our practice with a little bit more focus on gratitude. Please take a deep inhale for me. Exhale out, imagine sharing your gratitude, sharing your love with the world. It's the whole inspiration behind this channel is to give gratitude for the practice of yoga. It really helped me with about 1 million different chronic conditions, and I wanted to share that love with you too. Take 2 more deep breaths as you focus on that feeling of gratitude in your heart. One more deep inhale. Pause at the top. Exhale, nice and slow. Hopefully you feel relaxed, energized, got your digestion going a little. Thank you so much again for working out with me today. I am grateful for each and every one of you. Namaste. Happy Thanksgiving. Peace.